Classic. That's called hypergamy, right? So that guy's gonna get laid very nicely tonight. So basically, this girl, just for TikTok, right? Just for fun, she went in the mall and she touched some random guy. Of course, this is allowed. Guys can get groped by girls in public, and it's fine. But the reverse, I mean, you know what happens if you do that. But anyway, and the girlfriend gets jealous, right? But here's the thing: girls want to be with guys that other men want to be and other women want to be with. So this actually helped the guy, not hurt him, after the temporary annoyance. He's like, I don't know her.
Would you snitch on your dad if you knew he was cheating?
Nah, because honestly, it actually happened in real life. My mom was cheating on my dad, but I didn't snitch. But she had to tell on herself.
Right, so again, this is all too common in modern marriages, right? Where the woman has, she's secured the, the bag, as it were, which is the guy's commitment and validation and taking care of her. And now she can go sleep with Chad whenever she wants, right? Because he can't divorce her, because if he does, she gets cash and prizes. So the girl gets more and more ridiculous in her behaviors, right? It gets worse and worse and worse until she's literally sleeping with other men, like in front of the guy, or the child that she's had with her man. And it doesn't matter if he's a good man, if he's a bad man, if he has good morals, if he has good character. It doesn't matter if he worked his whole life to take care of this girl. She still will, many women will still cheat on their husband.
Oh, so you gave her like the ultimatum?
Yeah,
Wait. How do you catch your mom cheating on your dad?
I just walked in on them.
Oh, that's that's a 5-year-old?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine being so brazen that you would have bedroom fun with another man while your child is in the house. Imagine being that brazen, right? That you don't even care about the outcome. And this is what Rollo Tomasi says. He says, 5 minutes of alpha is better than 5 years with a beta. So if the girl doesn't see you as her best option, then, her loyalty is limited.
Hey, what position was they in?
No, they were just kissing and all that.
Oh, because Doggy would be crazy. I feel like you wouldn't be talking to us today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Du hörst immer wahrscheinlich. Ich hab schon ein paar gesehen. Deswegen habe ich meine Haare auf dem Benjamin!
Oh, what are those? Disgusting. It seems like this lady has been single for quite some time. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that.
Never in a million years I imagine myself being single in my 40s. Never in a million years I imagine what's gonna be so hard to find someday.
Yeah, women, in your 40s, you're not as competitive as you were in your 20s. And this does apply to all women. So that's why you need to get married when you're young and not break up with the guy. Because at a certain age, you really can't find another man for a long-term relationship. Something else is this. If you believe, so many women in 2022, right? They'll be in a marriage and they'll just cheat on the husband because, again, they get cash and prizes for divorcing. So the girl can screw you over. She can be the one that cheats on you, and she'll get cash and prizes for divorcing you because there's no fault divorce, and that's how the laws work. Doesn't matter about adultery, and that's ridiculous.
Drunk guy over there. He asked me to marry him 10 years ago.
Isn't that great? Your girlfriend there, that amazing girl that, she said you were her one and only. Yeah. She has been asked by other men. She has been taken by other men. She's, again, the concept is she's not yours, it's only your turn, right? So, there you go. Like, clearly. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to Nebula tier. Once again, it's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Let's continue.
I turned him down. Look at him.
Well, he's still celebrating.
That was a funny response. Yeah, he's happy because he didn't end up with her. Hilarious. All right, let's continue. When your GF decides she's going to drive this time, that's the caption.
No thanks, I choose life. If you are ugly.
She doesn't even know where to put the key. Again, see Andrew Tate's video on women and driving. Hilarious. All right, next. Let's see what this guy says.
You are ugly. Stop talking about inner beauty. Men do not walk around with x-rays to see your inner beauty.
That guy is a comedian, by the way. He made a really funny rap song as well. But anyway, it's true. That's what the fat acceptance movement, etc., is all about. It's about denying reality, right? I'm beautiful in any size. You must accept me no matter what, etc., etc. But it's not true, right? Men simply don't find women like that attractive. They're not competitive. So again, if you want to be like attractive to men, then it's fit, feminine, cooperative, submissive, and bedroom fun loyal. That's what you need to be. And if you're not those qualities, then you're going to be recreational use only. That's just how it works. All right, let's see. Talking to a woman in 2022 be like,
Hey, you want some company, mister?
No.
You sure?
Hey.
What?
I don't know you. This is Downs?
Oh, no. Not you. Get away.
How?
Now.
I mean, hey.
Help. Help.
Hold on.
This man is bothering
Now.
me. Someone help me. Officer, help.
And people wonder why men are afraid to approach. This is why.
yeah, so, I mean, it's not quite this. No. The caption says, talking to women in 2022 be like, so here's how it works, by the way. If a girl finds you attractive, then anything you say is fine. But if she doesn't find you attractive, then nothing you say is fine and you're creepy, quote unquote. So, and she determines which category you're in. So you have to be very careful when you're approaching women in public because you can get in big trouble, right? So that's a huge problem, obviously. Yeah, there you go.
I recently went down a TikTok video rabbit hole of now divorced women who admitted they initiated the divorce with their man because they couldn't stand the guy anymore. And now they're watching this guy, this ex-husband, in a new relationship. And now that he's with this new gal, who I've heard a lot of these women are complaining that he seems to be a pretty and younger gal, not unheard of in the newly divorced guy world. But now he's jumping out of airplanes and climbing mountains and doing all kinds of stuff. And these women are in tears saying, where the hell was that energy when I was with him?
Well, here's the thing. If you're in a relationship, again, there's a quote in the Bible. It says, better live in a corner on a roof than to be in a home with a contentious woman. Better to live in a dry and desert land than to be with a harridan, basically. So if the girl is the type of girl that drains the energy, keeps the guy from doing things, is annoying, is a fighter, is masculine, the guy is not inspired to do any of that stuff. He's just going to be sad and weak the whole time. So that's the answer to that.
Well, ladies, take a look in the mirror. Maybe you weren't the right partner to bring that out of him. Maybe it's time to, dare I say, look inward at yourself.
So this is the thing, right? In 2022, accountability and personal responsibility is non-existent, right? So asking these girls to take accountability and to change something about themselves because they're not doing it right, that's evil. You're a bad man for saying that. There's something wrong with you, right? There must be, because why else would you say something so evil to a girl? Why else would you You know, try to hold her accountable for stuff. It's so bad of you to do so. Like, guys, this is the world we live in today. It's not all sunshine and butterflies and rainbows and roses. All right, on to an article by Roro Tomasi. Could a man have written this? I won't say I don't admire Mona Charin for writing a critique of this confession thing. Okay. Okay, a major illustration can be found in the late-to-the-party resurgence of masculine ideas in mainstream evangelical Christianity today. Like so much else in Christian culture, they're happy to use the popularity of a secular phenomenon and repackage it as kosher. The manosphere is no exception. Hacks like Mark Driscoll and more than few other relevant New Order evangelical pastors have co-opted manosphere fundamentals, even purified forms of game as their particular cause du jour for returning men back into their roles of accountability to the female imperative. This, of course, is an overwhelming appeal to white knight-prone guys, but the push is disingenuous for the same reason pro-men female writers are. They still use the girl world female imperative rulebook to define their outlook. This is like that girl that we listened to. You remember? Dating with Blaine? She's like that. I'm once again painfully reminded of how women believe they are with only lasting authority. They are the only lasting authority and irrefutable arbiters of anything that has to do with personal relationships. They have and continue to control the language of anything relationship. Just look at the comments thread of any relationship article. Every female response is written from a position of authority. The same women who can't articulate anything informative in other contexts can write absolute volumes about relationship bylaws, etiquette, formalities, and how it's men's honor-bound duty to comply with their reality in a comment post. We are acculturated into a world where the common sense is to presume that social dynamics should always default to the feminine imperative. In essence, everyone, male or female, should agree with any social dynamic that benefits the feminine. Without even an afterthought, you are cast into what would benefit a feminine frame and feminine ideal. To the feminine mind, this is just the way the world is. Men are simply facilitators for feminine reality. Alright. Back here.
Oh man, you're not gonna put a jacket down over the puddle for me? She ain't that fire.
Everybody!
That's funny. But, yeah, you said she ain't that fire. She's not that attractive. But, again, it's not about that, right? Like, men would do chivalrous things for women that deserved it. But women that haven't earned it don't deserve it, right? If she's not feminine, she's not cooperative, she's not fit, she's not loyal. What's the point of showing her any chivalrous behaviors? It's pointless. All it does is hurt you. So, there's no point. So there you go. Her face after the burn.
He pooped his pants.
So she says something Lady of the Night style, and the kid says, at least I don't own a strip pole. Yeah, it's a very bad sign if your girl owns one of those. She's not your girl if she owns one of those, by the way, guys. Just so you know. Okay, next. Why everyone's man 7 inches? That's the complaint.
Okay, I am calling cap on this one. The average man is not 7 inches.
Right. The average man is not. In fact, most men are not. But basically, this is an example of the apex fallacy, right? So these girls are choosing the tallest guys, the guys with the biggest rockets, the smartest guys, the most competitive guys, etc. And then they're complaining when they don't get an apex man for themselves. Well, if you're an average Jane, there's probably no way you're going to get an apex alpha man. Sorry.
They are 5, so I don't know where in the world she is getting this number from.
If you are cheating, she is divorcing you.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't want to get no divorce, but if that's what, you know, what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
Do you?
That's hilarious. So, the guy doesn't really care about getting divorced. Problem is that you still... You still have to pay alimony and child support, whether you love her or not, whether you cheated or she did.
You love her?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes to stay with her?
No.
That's right. A man shouldn't be willing to do whatever it takes to stay with a girl. If she's not if she's not a wife, then you have no use of being a husband. Again, this is why in 2022 the marriage rate is 6 out of 1,000. The reason is because so many men are being treated poorly in marriages, and everybody sees it and people are talking about it, that men just don't want to do it. So there you go. I'm 39 years old, living alone, divorced, and looking for a real love. Would you be my friend? That's the caption.
Could you?
So again, the girl there, this is what happens when women make bad decisions, bad reproductive choices from the age of 18 to 28, and in her case 18 to 38. So if you're going around the CC, sleeping with Chad, probably you're going to have a bad time. You're not going to have a good future in the dating market. Having your fun and then expecting some guy to come and settle down with you later on, when you've expended all of the youth and fertility that you should have given to him, it's not going to fly. He's not going to go with it. He's not going to accept it. He's going to walk away. Again, the marriage rate is 6 out of 1,000 for a reason. Next.
Quits for a year for $50 million. Bro, ain't nothing to quit.
Right. So for men, most men are not having bedroom fun. There are more virgins in 2022 that are men than women. And that's because women are hypergamous. They choose superior men. So, in their eyes anyway. And so what happens is many men are invisible in a bedroom fun sense to women. So that question of would you quit bedroom fun for 50 million? Well, there's nothing to quit because those guys don't even have the opportunity. Okay, a normal day in class.
Reduce your expectations to 0.
Right, so the boys in the back row. So again, the whole class is full of girls and the guys are having fun in the back. So what's the point? The point is all these girls want like 1 or 2 guys in the class and the rest of the guys are invisible. So the guys just walk away and there you go. No marriage for you, no husband for you, no children for you. And again, this is why like people from other countries have to come into the country because they're having children, because they're having actual marriages and relationships, because the girls know what their roles are. Whereas these girls in 2022, just asking them to take accountability and personal responsibility is enough to get them to go into a rage. New friends are so much fun, that's the caption. And the guy's just sitting at the back with nobody talking to him. Again, sometimes, right, that's how you know who your friends are, right? If you invite a bunch of people to a party and not a single person talks to you, I mean, you know, they don't like you. So they're not your friends. They're just using you for a good time. And if that's the case, why are you even with them? Like, get good friends who actually care about you. It's better to have less friends, but the friends be good than that. All right, what's next? Oh, I see. This is breakfast in bed, but it's not cooked.
I brought you breakfast in bed so you could wake up and cook it.
You see? And did you see her expression? She's looking at the guy like, how dare you? Right? How dare you ask me to do anything for you? You know? And yeah, and then in 2022, a lot of these girls, what they'll do is they'll go into a rage. How dare you tell me to wake up and cook you stuff? How dare you have me clean? How dare you, you know? Like, that's the role you're supposed to have. The guy's supposed to provide and the girl is supposed to do these things. But in 2022, like, a girl doing anything for a man is apparently forbidden, right? So it's just ridiculous. But there you go. Like, again, marriage rate is 6 out of 1,000, and it's not really surprising why.
Yeah, we all know this one's a joke, but it's the truth. Women should learn how to cook for their man if they don't know how to do so already. It is an important skill. Stop trying to make men take you out for dinner. They don't like that. They'd rather be cooked for. It's not that hard.
It's true, but not only this. Guys, like, relationship is the interview for marriage. If you fail the interview, you're not going to get the job. Always prepare for women to leave you. That's the caption here.
Always prepare for women to leave you. I don't care how much money, clout, or status you have, you must prepare for that day that she leave you. One of the realest things I ever heard is, she's not your girl, she's just your turn. You must understand that women are controlled by their emotions. Y'all could be chilling, vibing, having a good time. A thought could come across her mind that ain't got nothing to do with you, and all of a sudden she got an attitude, or now she in her feelings. Your girl could be the happiest woman on the planet in one moment, and then wake up the next day and decide she don't want none of this no more. Every situationship or relationship has an expiration date, so you better be ready for it.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. Relationships are not permanent, including the one with yourself. But it's okay, right? Like, if you have a bunch of good moments in your relationship and your girl's treating you properly, and then one day she decides she doesn't want to be with you anymore, just appreciate the good moments and then move on. It's not a big deal. You can get another girl. If you were able to get one girl that treated you well and was a loyal, submissive, feminine, cooperative, good girl, you can get another one to do so as well. So don't worry about it. As a man, you never really lose relationships because the woman's time, reproductively speaking, is more valuable than yours. So let's say you were together for 5 years. That's 5 years of her reproduction that she is now not giving to the next guy. So you always win because you got a portion of her reproductive apex, whereas you have your reproductive apex, quote unquote, until you're like 60. You don't really go down. So a man loses 20% of his testosterone by the age of 70. So you keep 80% of it for your whole life. So, like, you'll always be basically how you are now. Whereas she won't be. I mean, maybe you'll lose your hair, but whatever. Compare how a man ages to how a woman ages, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Say hypothetically, okay, what if they have a good personality? I know. There are no girls with good personalities.
That's from a movie. I'm not sure which movie exactly, but that was Christian Bale saying that. There are no girls with good personalities. Actually, my, I mean, some girls do, I guess, but I'm just gonna look at female comedians. Many female comedians are not funny, and that's because they never had to develop a personality. A lot of them are just crass, and they think that that's funny. No, being crass is not being funny. Being masculine is not having a personality. All right, let's move on to a bit more.
Daddy, what's between Mummy's legs?
Paradise.
And what's between your legs, Daddy?
The key to paradise.
I think you need to get the locks changed.
Why'd you say that?
Because I think the neighbour next door's got a second key to it.
Accurate. Yep, exactly. All right, let's move on to the Reddit post here. I, 24 male, am going to ghost my cheating GF 26. By the way, guys, the red flag is already in the title. The girl is older than the guy. Like, what? Girls only get with younger guys if there's some reason why they're not attracted to older guys. You see? GF 26 and me are in a long-distance relationship because of professional reasons. Oh, look, the second red flag is the first sentence. Yeah, we're not out here doing internet pen pals. She's not your girlfriend if it's a long-distance relationship. And I have proof that she cheated on me last night. 2 different friends called me and told me my girlfriend has been grinding on a guy all night and then left with him. There you go. She messaged me in the morning as if nothing had happened during the night and everything was normal. So my plan is to pretend everything is normal and then ghost her, cut all contact, and block her everywhere. Need your advice. Great advice. Great choice. Do it. Personally, I wouldn't block her. If you have strength to not reply, you can get some cathartic pleasure from watching her panic. 268 upvotes. Lol, this is messed up, but I like it. Just wait it out for a while, then block her. Okay. Yeah, she's weak, she's selfish, she deserves it. Cool. Uh, 237 upvotes. If that's how you want to do it, then whatever. Give us an update when you do, though. Why update? Because I'm curious to how she reacts. It's long distance, he won't know what's up. It's long distance, the panic text from someone who messed up big time are interesting, speaking from experience. Don't let people change your decisions. Cheating is one of the only things where ghosting is okay. You don't owe her anything, an explanation or closure. So just move on and focus on your own healing. Just be safe. Did you get proof, or are you certain you can trust your friends? Yeah. If multiple friends tell you, those are good friends, by the way. Yeah. Okay. I don't think he owes a girlfriend an explanation, but I don't understand what ghosting accomplishes. I don't trust you, so I'm muting you. That's 3 minutes phone call and probably more satisfying than ignoring messages and blocking on every platform for a week. No, you block her forever. You don't block her for a week. What? He's not going to go back to the girl. This is a ridiculous comment. But again, a lot of these, like here at least, so the people have some common sense. But sometimes what will happen is the comments will be all like, no, you go queen, supporting the girl no matter what happened. And that's utterly ridiculous. All right, we're going to end the video there. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to the Nebula tier. Again, it's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you took the time out of your busy day to listen to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.